Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are doing the Royal Rumble review, so let's get right into it. First match we got on the card is Bianca Belair versus Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's Championship. So my thought of the match did not turn out the way I thought it was going to turn out. I thought all the shenanigans with Bray would interfere in the match, but it turns out it interfered in the end. It did not benefit Alexa in the match at all whatsoever. I thought it was going to be just something to, grasp her that she's not really in control during the match, but after the match it just did not seem right. The ending felt very abrupt. She did try to do the mandible claw on Bianca and assist Abigail, but Bianca countered, hit the KOD, and that was the end of the match. My overall thoughts on the match: it was a pretty decent match. It wasn't really too much of a big and exciting match, just to talk about for the rest of the night. Definitely better than their match on Raw. Very better. They still had some sloppy spots here and there, but they kept the match going. Was it a showstopper? No, but they did the best with what they had. Definitely wish that it was they did something more in the match. Like flickering lights. Something that the thing that they did at the end. I wish they did during the match, like just to distract Alexa, just to keep the intense going. Like just something, just something, but it definitely did not live up to what it was building up to be. Decent match though. They did good for what they had. Still looking forward to what is going to happen moving forward with Alexa. Yeah, moving on. Last match we have on the card is the 2023 Women's Royal Rumble match. Now, before we get right into talking about the match itself, I just want to say I was on a very emotional roller coaster during the entire match. Why? Let's get into why. So as y'all may know, there was rumors going around that Naomi is coming back to WWE at some point. I usually do not listen to these rumors, any of the rumors for these dirt sheets at all, because they're not trustworthy majority of the time. But something just made me feel that she was coming back. I don't know. It's just like, just from the speculations, but from also her just going in and out of just talking about, anything that she's doing, you know, and it just like made me think, it just made me feel that at some point she will return. And then that night, Royal Rumble felt like the night that she will return. And in the back of my mind, I was like, she's not returning. She is not returning. But I did not fully listen to that voice. And I really wish that I did. Because after the match, I just started bawling out crying. It was just something, because I miss her so much. And I already know that Tasha is, in New Japan now, doing things over there. But just the thought of Naomi not wrestling at all anymore is just, I felt that emotion, just her not coming back at all that night, and it like really like came over to me like she really might be gone. But it was just too much. Yeah, that would really, like, I was really like anticipating on her return, but like she's not returning, and when it like officially like clicked in my head, I just started bawling out after the match. So yeah, I was really just like wanting her to just return and like boom, just like come in and just win the whole thing. But that's too much to ask. That's too much to think about. With everything that happened, just don't know what happened for her to probably just be done with wrestling altogether. So yeah, just explaining that. So yeah. But besides me wanting Naomi to return, the three main people that I thought that was going to win the match was Rhea, obviously the winner, Liv Morgan, and Asuka. I was a little bit inconsistent with thinking about her winning, but yeah, she was a possible contender. So yeah, overall, any of those three that won, I would be satisfied. Over the moon, happy, no, but satisfied, yes, and I am satisfied with Rhea winning. But let's talk about the match itself. So the match overall was a very good match. You know, not too many surprises, and very much excitement, all of that. But it was most definitely better than last year's. The quality was most definitely better than last year's. Yeah, last year had a lot of surprises and returns, but they did not execute it well. But this year, they most definitely executed the match very well. Every entrant had a very good showing, whether it was 30 seconds to a minute showing. They had a good showing either way. Uh, I really did not expect that, but that's very much one of one of my favorite things of the match. So yeah, they really did do good with what they had, even though it wasn't too many surprises. But with the surprises that we did have, it felt very wholesome. Even though, like I said, it wasn't very too much. It was enough to, keep the interest in the match going. Like Michelle coming out of the crowd to participate. I really did not expect that, honestly, but she had a good showing. Good for her. We had a returning Chelsea Green return. She literally only lasted like 5 seconds. Like, just got eliminated very quickly by Rhea Ripley. Um, it's a part of her gimmick, I guess, of losing. So, hopefully things turn around for her at some point. But her character is really entertaining at this moment. And also, we had a returning Nia Jax. Entrant number 30. To me, they botched her entrance. Like, her entrance music came in before the countdown even started. Like, very ironic. Very ironic. And lastly, Asuka came back with her new gimmick. Well, not very new, people know her, which is called Kana. Her name is Kana, but right now they still call her Asuka, so I don't think they're like gonna make that total switch just yet. But yeah, it really had me hyped for real. Very excited with what she has in store for this character. I'm very excited for her. So yeah, very, very hyped. Very hyped. So at the end, the final three was Liv Morgan, Asuka, and Rhea Ripley. They had a great showdown. Very, very, very intense. Definitely got me on the edge of my seat. At one point, I thought Asuka was going to win. Then she got kicked off. Then I thought Liv was going to win because she hit the code breaker on Rhea. She slipped. I thought that was literally it, but Liv got sprayed with the blue mist from Asuka. She rarely couldn't see at all. Rhea took advantage of that, pulled her off, and she was the winner. Now, like I said at the beginning, I'm not very over the moon happy, but am I satisfied? Yes. Was it predictable? Yes. In some sense for me, because of Naomi. But yeah, very satisfied. Very cool with her winning. But in one hand, I really wish that she chose Bianca. Even though she has history of both Bianca and Charlotte, I really wanted her to, choose Bianca because, for one, they did not have a rematch from what they were supposed to have in Money in the Bank. And two, they have history, you know. And I'm very more familiar with their history than Rhea and Charlotte's, because between her and Charlotte, I wasn't really like into it like that as much as I was with Bianca and Rhea. But you know, they gonna have a great match at WrestleMania. Their feud will officially kick off next week, so I'm very excited to see what they have in store for their storyline. But yeah, that is it of this review. Thank y'all so much for listening. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. For once, I really feel comfortable talking on here. I really do. I really do. But I'm really looking forward to what will happen next between now and WrestleMania. Today is Elimination Chamber, so I'm very excited for that. Yeah, this was a very good pay-per-view. And I really hope that things get better for the women's division moving forward, because there was a big uproar from Raw 30. And you know, they are finally wanting to start giving more time for the women, even more time than what they already have. So I really hope that they continue on with this and the women's division gets better, because you know, I really do see it will get better at some point. Just right now it's just happening very slow. But I'm very excited. Thank y'all for listening again. You will hear from me either before WrestleMania or after. So, yeah, thank you. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification for more videos and more content from me. And make sure y'all look in the description for my socials. They will be down there just to keep up with me and what I'm doing. So, yep, I hope y'all loved it. Thank you so much for watching.